Good evening, everyone. This is the watch list for Wednesday, November the 11th, which is Veterans Day. On that note, it's probably going to be slow. The markets are open, but the banks are closed, so I don't think bonds will be in effect either. I could be wrong about the bonds, but I do know the banks are closed. So, like I said, that should might lead to a boring day tomorrow, but who knows? You can't predict. So we could climb higher, we could sit flat and go sideways, or we could crash. Who knows? With that said, here's the chart of the SPX. Very small range today. So in truth, I don't know if we're going up or if we're going down. Okay, I just expect pretty much no action tomorrow, but that's just my take. So we will wait and see, and I will update on Twitter in the morning pre-market, see what news is out. But like I said today, pretty much nothing. We kind of faded in during the day. We faded a little bit here in the morning, then just kind of ground up higher a little bit. So uh, not too much there. Uh, S&P was only up 3 points, so I think at one point it might have been down about 12 or so. So not much there. Tickers I want to go over with. Um, I had this on watch yesterday. Was PepsiCo. Came back, retraced to that 38%, held it. I want to see this hold a little bit more, but like I said in my previous video for today, was that I would like to see it down to the 50% retracement. But the Fast Stokes are showing that, it's pretty much oversold. Um, Other than that, like I said, I'm watching the fib lines, and I'll keep you updated on this one as well. But I do like this one more to the upside. CMG, that super expensive burrito. So CMG was back up today due to the fact that news came out that they were going to reopen those restaurants. So I'm going to say this. CMG can get over this 631, 632 level. Got a nice gap to fill. Okay. So I guess that's what? Call it 632, 639, 638. Let's just say we got a $6 gap to fill. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. But if CMG gets over, 631, that's where I'm interested. Okay. Next, Facebook. Facebook is one that I called on today's watch list. I said watch it if it gets to the 8 EMA. If it gets to the 8 EMA, watch it for a bounce, or watch it to fill this gap all the way back. It didn't do that, so if the market's green, man, I sure do like Facebook to the upside. Okay. Next one, off in the tech sector, Netflix. So as you can see, I already had these lines drawn, and I was actually looking for a red day, a down day, and for Netflix to come on back in here a little bit. It didn't do that. Netflix dipped a little bit in the morning, and it just did its daily grind and went higher. Okay, so if we're in the up market, I like for Netflix to push a little bit. If we're down, Netflix could come on down, but Netflix does have a habit of doing its own thing. Market can be down and Netflix will rip. So that's my take on Netflix. Next we have Win. I've had these lines drawn for a little while. So with Win, I was looking for Win to bust this trend line and continue down. It looks like the market helped Win because the market was going down in the morning and then came back up. So I'm looking for, I actually like Win to the short side. Alright, but I need to wait and see how the market reacts tomorrow because I hate to jump in early. But as long as it gets and stays under one of these trend lines, I really like Win for the short. Gilead. I don't play too many bios, but this is one that I really like. So I have my fib lines drawn. I actually think I have two sets drawn. So you have a little confluence right here in this this area. But Gilead is up 3 days in a row. Okay, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. I actually like Gilead to keep on pushing a little bit higher, and when it breaks out of this, it can really run. RRC, Range Resources Corporation. This one, I had these lines drawn long time ago. So it's pretty much stayed in this channel. It did pop out right here, but it's come right back in. So I really like RRC to the short side, and I will probably more than likely enter a position on that one, because even when the market goes up a little bit, this one just continues to flush on down. So RRC short for me. And the next one is Palo Alto Networks. This is what I like to see. These trend lines have started to curl down. They're fanning out. PanW came on down again. I'm going to take a short position on this one that I will hold right up until the day of earnings. Unless, it makes 100 or 200%, then I will get out of it, take my profits and go. But I will be entering a position on this one tomorrow. Looking for a good entry, and hopefully this one plays out like I want it to. And a couple of others that I'd just like to look at. They weren't really on my watch. Google held up pretty good with the market. That one follows the market. If you start to see SPY fail pretty good, take Google. Usually on the options, you can make a nice quick, I hate to use the term fast, but you can make a nice quick buck on Google versus playing SPY. But it's short taste because sometimes the spreads are very bad or wide on Google. SPY, they're much tighter, but you would need to buy a bigger contract size. So that's my take on Google. It's just sitting around here, a little bit of indecision as I call it. But if the market pushes green, look at Google to take out these highs again, because that is only $8 away. Google can easily move that. So if we get a good green day, watch for Google to take out those highs. I used to have a take that the market was in a bear market, but I do feel like we're still bullish or back to bullish, even with the Fed. So we'll see how things play out. But for now, and I'll take a look at Apple. Apple was a straight up dog today. Huge gap down, really didn't recover. Yeah, that's a nice range on Apple. And this right here is my 50 on the daily. If Apple breaks that 50, I would like to see. I'd like to see Apple just come on down, maybe get back down close to 110 over the next few days. And we also had some pretty good volume on Apple today as well. So, what, 59 million shares? Yeah, a lot of these other days not near as much. But anyway, that's my take. We'll update on Twitter tomorrow during pre-market. You can also catch me on watchmtrade.com chat room for the cost of a cup of coffee from Starbucks or something. You can get monthly access. Anyway, guys, that's my take on the markets and the tickers that I'm watching. Good luck. Happy trading.